Hey there, guys. How's it going? Tails First here with a review, a short one, of this Farberware coffee maker. This is one of those K Cup machines. As you can see, it's got that little thing in there. You put the, well, you can't really see it, but you put your K Cup in there, you close it, you select your size, which you can't see, but that's 8, 10, 12, and 14. You've got a water reservoir up here of up to 24 ounces of water and down to 6. I guess one of the things I should mention about this thing is if you let this water reservoir go empty, it will shut down for 3 minutes and will not allow you to make more coffee. So just make sure that you always have this filled up back here. For the most part, it works really well. So what you would do is just grab your favorite cup, go ahead and open it on up there. You just push up on this, and you have two options. You can either do a K Cup, so there's that thing there, or you can use the grounds thing there. You can fill it up to that max line there, and you can make regular coffee. I've used this quite a few times already. As you can kind of tell, it's a little discolored there. Here's all of our K Cups that we have. We just have some cheapies in here right now. As we're just getting started with the thing, you just drop one in there. You have to, now this is something that apparently a lot of people are having an issue with, is where they just drop it in there and then close it, and then they would have them explode. You have to push it down. So as you can see, it's a little up right now. So if you push it in, now it's in, and you can't see that little lip there anymore. So now it's actually in, and then you close it, and it won't explode on you. I think they explained that to you in the manual, but I didn't read the manual. But I figured it out. All right, we'll close that, and then we choose our size. I've always noticed that when you, like for instance, I usually pick 10, but even when I pick 10, sometimes it'll brew 12 ounces. So I just go for 10, and then sometimes it'll make 10, sometimes it'll make 12. I don't really know why, but I'm going to hit capsule or K Cup on this side over here on the right, and then ground is on the other side. Pretty much the difference between the two is that it tells the machine to do a different end cycle, is from what I can tell so far. When you do a capsule one, it goes very slow, little air bubbles in there at the end to make the froth. If you do grounds, it'll do a very high pressure shot of air to get everything out of there, since it's a much bigger thing than a K Cup. I guess is why they have to do it. Something that I was really interested in while it was brewing coffee is whether or not it uses like a percolator style type of thing, or if it uses a pump. This one uses a pump. Let me see if I can get you to hear it. So I don't know if you can hear that or not, but there's a little pump in there pumping it through a heating element and then going in there. Unlike the regular percolator ones or the auto drip style kind of ones, like there's a few out there that do that. This one does it with a regular pump like a regular Keurig does. And I mean, really, this is it. There's not a whole heck of a lot past this. It's just, it's going to make a cup of coffee, and I'm going to enjoy it afterwards. I'm going to let it keep going here, because everyone who makes these coffee maker videos doesn't actually show it making coffee. Let me see if there's a way I can make it a little brighter in here for you. It's slightly better. So as you can see, it's making coffee. It's coming out the bottom there. It's almost done. There we go. Now you can see the 14, 12, 10, 8, and 6 ounces. And you can see that this is actually going down over here. So I picked 10. It was at 24 ounces, and it's gone past the 14 ounces. So you can kind of hear it doing its thing there, hopefully. But yeah, it goes a little bit past that, so it's probably brewed about 11 ounces this time. It's not horrible or anything like that. It's just a little bit extra. That's why I just choose a little bit less. So it brews that. Now, with K Cups, you're really only supposed to apparently make an 8-ounce cup of coffee. I do 10 to get the full strength of it. I do 10. It's a little on the weaker side when you do it that way, but I don't really mind too much. All for preference and everything like that. But yeah, this is a Farberware coffee maker. I've seen tons of other people reviewing it, and I wanted to do a review of it myself. It works, and the other people who have this thing say that they've had it for almost 2 years, and it still works just as good as it always did. Now, one thing I also have to mention is when you are filling this back up, you have to use either filtered or distilled water. You cannot just use regular tap water. Because it'll get all, I think it's called scaling on the inside of the heating element in there, and then it'll stop working or not heat anymore, and you get all that junk in there. You get it in your coffee. You don't want to do that. And then I think it's like every 3 months. I'm probably going to do it every month. But every 3 months, you're supposed to run vinegar and water. So half vinegar, half water, and then just run all of that through there. And then after that, run 2 of these canisters through it with just water to clean all the vinegar out. A trick that I found is that if when you're on the last cup of water while doing the vinegar trick to clean out the descaling it and everything like that, you can just use a little bit of baking soda and put it into the cup of the last cup of water from that. And if it bubbles in any form, then you still got vinegar in there and you need to run 1 more of those through there. Yeah, so there you go. K Cup maker. I think, the price of this guy, I paid $35 for this. Actually, it's like $34.95 or something like that. 35, whatever, you round up just a little bit. I mean, for the price, it does pretty much exactly the same freaking thing as like $100 or $150 coffee maker. Does it look as amazing as a $150 coffee maker? No, but for me, this is working perfectly. And I guess regular K-Cup makers also don't have this functionality to them, although you can get these reusable coffee pod things where you fill in your own coffee instead. But yeah, anyway, guys, that's going to be it from me today. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or criticism about the video, let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, this is Tails First, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.